Welcome back to Consciousness Explained series. This is Shiva. Today we are going to see an open secret state. It is a world history riddle novel which is in a different format than our usual stuff. Both of these Stemi, Agni and Capi Sepfree create a new family line. So at this point Christie's influence and Papi's and Incui's influence really comes to halt. And the MP's Christie's marriage is almost separated, but they are not divorced, they are interdependent. Christie needs MP's and MP's children's finances to continue in her way, and similarly MP wants Christie's ways as far as the manners and social customs goes, but predominantly they form a separate line. And that separate the children of Stemi and Capi form this family line away from Christie, and similarly Kami follows also branches out into his own separate branch line. Both Capi's and Kami's family lines do not like each other. Now the first the children of Stemi and Capi together called Usamis, and they are the most powerful in that line, and they move out from their the core homeland in the west side to the newly acquired landscape in Reddy's area. This Usamis also, with Kalampi's acquisition from Afri's family, new entrants came down from Afri's family called Afslavi. They also settled down in Usami's area, and that led to this child Racy. She is discriminatory. She has genes of bad Inkui and discriminated against newly arrived Afslavi people. It created fights among Usamis to control over Afslavi. We have another child, problem child, Mafi. He is in the main homeland, and unruly, violent, has no values except money, extracts money from their own wealthy family members, and have affairs with Kami people as well. Now let's cover the Kami's branch. So Kami and Urusi get married, and she is very close to Christie's ways, but slightly different customs. She also dislikes Papi's authority. And the first child is Leilin, and he's a dad's child, and has an affair with a bad orphan woman Tyra, that basically leads to the downfall of Leilin. Tyra is a bad tyrant orphan woman. She has affairs with multiple people. And the second child is Kamasia. She flees to the east side to marry a powerful Chikam. And the third child is Soshi, who is a stillborn child. This is the last child of Kami Urusi. Her appearance looked exactly like Kami desired, but she was stillborn. Already incompatible with his ideas, and Kami ends up killing Urusi. Leilin's first daughter is Speteki. She is most intelligent child, traveled to outer space for the first time, and starts a challenging race with Usamis, and that leads to the birth of Koldi, and she ends up garnering support from friends everywhere and around the state, and she divides the entire state into two parts, either pro-Kamis or pro-Usamis. In between there is another the most violent child who was born by name Nahi, having affair with Tyra, and he not only kills outsiders, he kills his own people, and he kills almost all of the Judy's family who was living in the west side, and he also tries to take over the power from Capi and Usamis. he finds a friendship with Far East tyrant by name Imp Jap, and they both end up having a child of called Wavi, and that creates massive conflict across the state. And all of them, luckily, thankfully, get killed by the ingenuity of Usamis and several other forces that work together to fight against Nahi and Imp Jab and have them killed. We have a few more characters here. Kaki, she has genes of Cruci, violent, hates new entrants who are not of their color and manners. Other characters on west side, we have Atom C. This Atom C is very powerful, innovative, and can cause massive destruction. And the child of this was what instrumental in bringing Wavi, that large conflict, to close. And there is one interesting character called Lar Indu. And this character is very big a child, very productive child of Cappy, but deficient of a rare vitamin that is found only in Crawley's place. Crawley is the person who gets inheritance from their ancient forefathers in Isli Gulfis family line. And that inheritance is buried under the ground, and Crawley controls that landscape. And Lar Indu, and then we have a few more problem children. Adisi is children with bad addictive habits, result of illicit wealth with lack of purpose. DCC, children of imbalanced living, greedy, unproductive, suffer and depletes Cappy's wealth. Holly is creative entertainer, artistic, and influential. With her siblings TV Mid and Globy, she entertains the entire state. Looney was born around the time to challenge Spataki with the Kamis. So Looney is the Usami's intelligent child who lands in Moon first and challenges Spataki. And TV Mid is also very influential. She works very closely with Holly and also with her brother Globy. And she's a born talker, broadcaster. She captures people in the entire state with her tantrums, thrilling negativity to forget the real purpose. At times she spreads rumors and gossips. Starkey is the child with a very finance savvy child, controls all Cappy's finances, and became more powerful with Globy. And Globy is the next generation person of Call MP. Globy is a far-reaching empire builder, less aggressive than Call MP, but more open, yet greedy. Assisted ably by Holly, Starkey, TV Med, and another brother Compy to achieve MP's dream, but in a less spectacular manner than his predecessors. And Globy basically controls many parts of the state, shown with this yellow arrows. So Softy, Manfi on the east side, and Mini on the far east side, all of them are under control of Globy. He has a very strong network to bring the entire state in his fold. Vespi is a child that's unique in this line. She is value oriented, health conscious, sincere, wants to understand Christie's diary's real meaning. And she ends up marrying Yogyan of Sindhu family, who happens to know the secret code technique. And thereby, from the west side, she is the only one knows the secret code. The other children, Jeannie, is very intelligent child, has the genes of STEMI, and Jeannie also has partial decoding of secret code. And Biosenti is the latest generation of Genie. It's almost there to crack the secret code using STEMI's approach. And Compi is the very productive, intelligent, but small, and works on mind level or mental level, and marries person from Sindhu family by name Softy. Hope the story was both informational at the same time enjoyable. If you are watching this video in parts, you can find the other parts of the story and also more about secret code and its techniques at YouTube PhD Shiva channel. Your feedback and comments are welcome. If you have any specific questions, please write email, or you can join Atmarashtra Facebook group. It is open for public. Thanks for watching.